Hi, everybody. My name is Ricky, and my friends here are Jason, Kristen, and Kelly. Wave, everybody. Welcome to Power to Express. You can start the playlist now. And we'll start in Hero's Pose. So sit upon your heels or between your heels. And just start to create your breath. You've probably heard this word a million times by now, Ujjayi breath. We just slightly constrict the muscles in the back of the throat, making audible sound. So exhale for me here. And breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause it, but don't hold it. And then exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, but don't hold. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, but don't hold. And you get the idea. Keep breathing just like that. And there's a principle in yoga, it's also in Buddhism, by the name of Dharma, Dharma. And basically, it's referring to our life path, the path that we choose in life. I would even call it a soul purpose, but to keep it in Dharmic or in yoga terms, it's just the path we choose in life. You know, the little intuition that we have that I think I should be doing this in life. And it could be little things, it could be big things, but it's usually big things. And everybody, we've all gone through it. We've questioned our path. I'm like, are we really on our good path or not? And the idea, the fact that you even ask that question is a really good chance that you're on your good path. And let's move into all fours, guys. Twisted child's pose, also known as thread the needle. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And exhale, thread it through. Cheek and shoulder to your mat. And extend your left leg back behind you. Lift your toes off the mat. And if you want here, you can bend the knee and reach up and try to find the foot with your left hand. So it takes a little bit of core strength to balance ourselves here. So nice, Jason. And if you wanted more of a challenge, try to lift your left foot off the mat. And if you fall, you will smile. Did you smile, Kristen? She did. And release. Breathe in, raise your right arm, maybe a couple of wrist rolls. And exhale, plant it down. Breathe in, left arm up. And exhale, thread through. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Extend your right leg. Option to bend the knee and reach up and find the foot. Have to use some core here. There it is, Kelly. She said, nope, I'm not going to go down. Extra challenge, left toes up off the mat. Just an option. All these things are options. Everything in yoga is an option. You're all evened out on both sides. And release, guys. Inhale, lift your left arm, maybe a wrist roll. And exhale, plant your hand. Create a cow pose here. Try to keep some of your cow pose as you now go down back to downward facing dog. So you won't be able to keep your whole cow, but just try to keep some of it as you go back. We'll call it downward facing cow today. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Keep your pelvic floor engaged and bottom two ribs squeezed into your body. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Spread your toes and exhale, leg out to the right without bending it. It's much heavier that way. Keep your toes spread like Jason's doing so well. Straighten your left elbow. And inhale back to center. Exhale, down dog. Left side, breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, leg out to the side. Two more breaths. Very nice, people. Breathe in, back to center. And exhale, set her down. Ragdoll. Any way to get to the top you like. This is all about your lower back, of course. So imagine your glutes are on the wall behind you and you're trying to slide them up. You get deeper into your hamstrings. And bring your feet closer together. Place a bend in your knees and roll on up. Hands at your heart center. Close your eyes. And imagine, or I should say, reflect upon how your path crossed your best friend's path or your spouse or whatever relationship you have. And if we think about it, at least I'll just speak for myself. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I believe paths cross for a purpose. And let's go, guys. Breathe in, mountain pose. We'll take a few breaths here. Lift your toes and press down into every other part of your foot. Lift your back ribs. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Hold here and breathe. Again, try to create that cow posture in your spine here. Kelly, it looks so good. All three of you, really nice flat back. Breathe in here. Exhale, right foot back, low lunge. Pause here and breathe. Pull your left hip back. Long, strong back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, set the knee down. Scoot it back a little, or maybe a little bit more. And breathe in, crescent moon. Every inhale, try to get a little bit taller, as if my hands were on your side rib cage, trying to get you a little bit taller. And then every exhale, try to lunge a little bit deeper forward into your right hip flexors. So it's like a slow dance. We inhale up and exhale forward. Breathe in up. Let's prepare with an inhale. And exhale, hands to your mat. Use your inhale to lift your back knee. Exhale, forward fold. Listen to your inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back. Breathe here. Try to create your cow pose here. That takes a lot of squeeze for a little juice. Breathe in. Exhale, set your knee down and slide it back a little bit. Breathe in, rise up. Keep breathing here. A 4-count breath that we workshopped a little while ago at the beginning of practice. And again, the dance is inhale up, taller, and exhale a little bit further forward into the hip flexors. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to mat. Inhale, lift your knee. And exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift. We're going all the way up in a moment here. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, mountain. Lift your head first. Exhale, forward fold. Listen to your inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right foot back. Go ahead and set your knee down. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, touch down. Breathe in, lift the knee. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg back. Set your knee down nice and softly. Breathe in as you rise. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift the knee. And exhale, fold. Breathe in, half lift. Here comes a change, heads up. Exhale, fold. And breathe into chair. So 3 practitioners in the room, and all 3 in slightly different positions, which is perfectly natural because we're all slightly different from each other. Different body history, different ages. I'm the oldest one here, I'm sure. I'm not as funny on camera as I am in the room usually. Keep your ribs pulled in. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, first chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing dog, shoulders back. And exhale, downward dog. Jason, the feet were nice and parallel, beautiful. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale, out to the right. Lower your left heel. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, send your right arm forward. Exhale, left arm, breathe here. Stay as low as you can. Notice how, especially the lower you are, you're going to feel more of your core engaged. So I'd like you to try to keep some of that engagement as you now inhale up to crescent lunge. Very nice, guys. Way to honor your breath, Kristen. Press your back heel forward. Kelly was shy to be filmed, so that's why she's purposely in back. Breathe in here. Exhale, warrior 2, and bind your back arm behind you, so left arm behind you. Try to flip your left palm down if you can. It doesn't matter if it doesn't go all the way down. It's just an encouragement. That counts for everything. Right knee to the right. Those outward rotation of both thighs. Exhale here. Keep your mind. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Continue to rotate the thighs away from each other and strengthen your back leg. Sometimes it gets just a little lazy. Try to lift the arch of your back foot. Prepare with an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep your bind so it's a half bound side angle. Rotate your ribs to the left. And you can use your right arm for a little leverage to help that, of course. Try to even the weight out in both legs. Inhale here. Exhale to side plank. And your arm can come up if you like. So Jason's got the up level, lifting the leg. Totally fine to have your right knee on the mat here. It's still getting stronger. Breathe in here. Exhale, hands to your mat. Beautiful arc, Kristen. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in, head high. Breathe into upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. On your inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, leg out to the left. Straighten it out as much as you can. Breathe into center. Nice, Kelly. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Breathe in, left arm forward. Exhale, right arm forward. Stay nice and low for about 4 more breaths. And try to copy and paste the core that you're using now. And on your next inhale, come on up, crescent lunge. Pull your arms down into the shoulder sockets. Just do a little assessment of your low back. If it feels tight, just tuck your tush under, or a nice bend in the back leg. Breathe in here. Exhale, warrior two, and bind your right arm behind you. So I like what Jason did there. He gave himself a little bit of assistance with his left hand. Can you lighten the arch of your back foot? Exhale here. Use your inhale, reverse warrior. Reach forward on the way, guy. Press into the knuckle of your front big toe. Kristen, that's such a nice, beautiful long lunge. Breathe in here. Exhale to extended side angle. Of course, keep your bind. So the weight tends to go on more toward the front leg, so try to even it out. And the bind can also help you spin your ribs to the right. This is largely about a twist here. Breathe in. Exhale, side plank. So a little hint here, if you get a shorter side plank with a hand closer to the foot, makes it a little easier. So good, Jason. So side plank is one of my least favorite postures to be in. I usually don't hold this in that long, so breathe in here. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep your ribs pulled in. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm forward. Keep your core. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, left arm behind you. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate your ribs to the left as you breathe in. Exhale, side plank. I know it's not the easiest thing to flow through, but just do your best. Breathe in, lift something. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Keep your head proud as you come down to chaturanga, so keep your head lifted. Inhale to upward. Exhale to downward. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale to the side. Breathe into center. Exhale, step through. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, crescent lunge, keep your core. Exhale, warrior two, right arm behind you. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Continue to rotate your ribs to the right. Breathe in. Exhale, side plank. Breathe in, lift something higher. Exhale, plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, keep your head lifted. Breathe into upward. Exhale to downward. One more time each side. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale to the right. Breathe into center. I love that you're moving nice and slow, Jason. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm. Here's the core. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, warrior two, left arm behind. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in here. Exhale, side plank. Breathe in. Exhale, plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep your head up. Breathe in, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Kristen ran off her mat there. Breathe in, left leg. Exhale, leg to the left. Spread your toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Spread your fingers. Breathe in, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. Tuck your tailbone down. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in here, twist a little more to the right, and side plank. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, go forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward, and exhale, downward. Nice going, guys. Breathe in. Through the nose, let it out. And knees down to your mat, man. Extend your legs out in front of you. For something I call alphabet soup. You did this before? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in so long. So legs out in front of you. The more challenging way to do this will be to have your your shoulders right over your hips. But if you end up leaning back a little bit, it's fine. And if you need to take a break, fine, because sometimes we get a little cramp in the thigh here, this little thing. So lift your right leg, hands alongside your body, and the small letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. You can take a break anytime you like. K. I saw you dot that. L, M. That's a hard one. N, O, P, Q. You have very nice foot writing. R, S, T. You are probably getting pretty sore. V, W is a hard one. X is a hard one too. Y, Z, left leg. Lift your left leg. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. That's a hard one. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So Jason's been doing these with me for a couple of weeks. Are you getting any easier? No, not surprised. Hero's pose. So we just got into hip flexors, and this will help to relax them. So you can walk back if you like, and it will get a little more into helping the thighs and hip flexors to relax. Does that bother your ankles? Yeah, that's okay to leave. Okay. Okay. Because you can lift the hips and make them a little bit lighter still. I get toe cramps there too. Keep tucking your butt forward. It's okay to let the head fall back. And let's walk on up, everybody. Meet forward fold at the top of your mat. So touch your big toes together here. Bend your knees and take a big inhale up to chair pose. And exhale, prayer twist to your right. Keep breathing here. So I've got things going on in my hips. So speaking to the camera here. So I'll come down on one knee and secure my hip here and then get my twist going. So if your hips don't like this prayer twist, there's a mod for you. Toes touch, knees touch. We're going to one leg mountain next, so secure your right foot and then breathe in to one leg mountain, left knee up. Eagle your left arm under your right. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. So lift the toes up toward your knee. And we're heading toward warrior three with eagle arms. So bring your leg out to the left, and the higher you can keep it, the lighter it gets. You guys are killing that. Beautiful. Point your left toes down. Make monkey toes, spread them out. There's an option here, if you like, to bend your back knee and reach up and lift your chest and try to find the foot with one or two hands. Usually if you can find it with one, you can also find the second one. And you might even get a hamstring cramp if you do that. So good, everybody. Exhale here. Breathe in one leg mountain. And exhale, dancer, traditional dancer. A little bit easier. Bring your left shoulder forward. And the idea is to start with the thighs together. That way we can push straight back. Two more breaths. So nice, Kelly, Kristen. Yeah, you guys. On the inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Breathe in, arms up, crescent lunge. Keep your ribs in. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. You still got the bind. And exhale to your extended side angle, half bound. And bring your right knee down and step back to a modified side plank. So you can go full side plank here if you like, but lift your back leg, bend your knee back behind you, and try to find your foot and press into it. So if you want to take the full version of this, you'd step back to a traditional side plank. And it's a really wobbly posture. It's called Kapinchalasana. Or I think it's called partridge pose, I think, in English. So you guys can be the partridge family. Breathe in. And release. Take this brief embryo pose. So like a child's pose with your knees close together and your arms back behind you. Palms up. So it's an express class. We don't have a lot of time here. And meet in down dog. Breathe in, look forward. And exhale, forward fold. Touch your big toes together. And breathe into chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Slide your hips toward whatever wall you're looking at. And root into the heels. And it's okay to press into the knuckles of the toes too, but mostly the heels. Breathe out here. Inhale, one leg mountain, right knee up. So lift your toes, spread them. It makes this easier. And eagle your right arm under the left. And extend your leg out in front of you. Awesome, Jason. Hold it out in front first. And now out to the side. The higher, the lighter. Amazing, Kristen. Listen to your breath. And if you want to take your option here, the double dancer thing, maybe one hand or two hands. Is any way to play here? Three more breaths. Last exhale here. Breathe in, single leg mountain. And dancer pose. Then you're off that one leg. So good, everybody. Right shoulder forward. And for me, the motor is the kicking leg. Exhale here. Breathe in, one leg mountain. And exhale, step it back, airplane crescent. Nice landing. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, arm behind you. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. And go ahead and plant your left hand and bring your left knee to the mat. Step back to side plank, modified version. If you'd like to play with it in the full side plank, feel free. And bend the knee, partridge pose. So the full version, the Kapinchalasana, it really is a posture, because we do make up postures sometimes. Breathe in here. And release. Both knees to your mat. What's that word? Embryo pose for about 5 breaths. Belly presses into your thighs. You're fine. If that's what feels good, that's what you should do. And forward fold, guys. Excuse me. Have a seat. We'll do a seated forward fold. I could have worded that more clearly. So it's your choice how you like to do this. The yin version, you just lift your knees and slide your forearms underneath. That's what feels best for me. But if you'd rather do it actively, just press down with your butt bones, reach up, pull your toes up toward your sweaty face, and you go out. Reach toward your ankles. Make sure your quads stay engaged if you're doing the active version. Kristen's doing my favorite version over here. Exhale here. Inhale, come on up and roll to your back. Once you're there, bring your right knee to your chest. Breathe in, give it a squeeze. And exhale, supine twist. Now scoot your hips over to the right. Usually feels better for most of us. Helps us to feel a little more grounded and a little softer, less work in this posture. Because we really don't want to work in this posture. Send some breath to your lower right back. So again, 3 practitioners, and each of them are in a little bit different position. Reminding us that we do have little differences between us, little differences between the paths that we choose as well. Exhale here. We're going to come on back to center. Do whatever feels good and natural here. And opposite side, find your left knee. And as you exhale, supine twist to your right. Dance your hips over to the left. Soften your shoulders, soften your belly. Breathe out here. And come back to center. Squeeze both knees in. And we'll go upside down for a little while. So legs up to walls, just sit on the backs of your hands, or if you have a block at home, just sit on a block. So for a lot of us, if we're not using blocks, it's a little more comfortable to sit on the backs of our hands. This is another one that we want to try to be able to relax in. If you want to go into a shoulder stand, and you certainly can. Getting upside down is really good for us. Get upside down and practice toward the end of our practice, after all the standing and balancing series that we do. And I forgot a little hip relaxer. We'll get into that before we get into Shavasana, though. Still have plenty of time. Eyes can be closed, or maybe just gaze up between a little space between your 2 big toes. Audible breath. And if you're in shoulder stand, the closer you bring your elbows, the easier it gets. So Kristen's taking a plow variation. And bend your knees, plant both feet on your mat, knees straight up for a supine pigeon. And place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. And you're good there. So I meant to put this before the supine twist. I just forgot. So we'll get it all evened out. Two more breaths. Make them nice and slow and long. And release. Other side. Just do what feels nice here. We're always just wanting to go to our edge, where we're still comfortable, but just before the place where we're uncomfortable. And over time, that edge changes as long as we keep coming back to our mat. And 2 more here. And release. So you do you, anything you like here. If you want another brief supine twist or a happy baby. And Shavasana. Heels out about as wide as your mat. Walk your shoulder blades a little a little closer together, trying to elevate the heart. Maybe lift your hips and tuck your butt forward. And I'll get you in a while. And begin to just be aware of your presence in the room, wherever you are. Some awareness to your breath. So you at home and us here, or even though we're aware of our breath, the breath is still a little bit different because we're a little bit different. A hand to your heart, a hand to your belly, and honoring the differences between us. Because sometimes it can get to be tricky. Sometimes we're on our path and we're not sure that we're really on our path. We see somebody else's path and we think, oh, I should probably do something more like that. And the funny thing is, they're often saying the same thing about us. So I invite you to feel well that you are on your path. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. And I feel it's important to honor everyone else's path. Because sometimes we think our path is better than somebody else's. Sometimes we think their path is better than ours. And it's kind of like comparing flowers. They're all beautiful. They're just different. So we honor everyone else's path and we say, Namaste. Thanks for hanging out at home. Indeed. Have a good day, guys.